has been recorded all spontaneously, which means, however, questions are prepared, but answers are spontaneous and based on real experiences. By the way, don't forget, last four questions are the most important parts. Don't forget to watch them. Okay, let's start. Come in. Oh, hey, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Please, have a seat. Alright, how may I help you? Oh, so you have passed entrance exam to your favorite university. Congratulations. So, what's the problem? Oh, you're a little bit worried about the university. Okay, so I'm here to help you. So, you can ask whatever questions you have. I'm here to help you. Okay, what's your first question? How is the atmosphere of university? Look, as soon as you get into the college or university, you realize that there are lots of people with other cultures, other attributes, other attitudes. For example, maybe when you get into your house, your shoes are on, but you see people who takes their shoes off as soon as they get into the house. Of course, maybe this looks simple, but there are lots of other different differences. So, what's your next question? Okay. What about the classes? Look, classes in university are more flexible. That means you have more flexible times and you have more free times. Of course, don't forget that you need to allocate specific times for your courses, because at the end you need to pass your exams with high scores. All right, next one. Teachers. Okay, that's a fair question. At school, you had more intimacy with your teachers, but here, because it's an academic place, an academic environment, teachers are more formal. They treat more formal, and indeed, you need to treat more formal than before. But that doesn't mean they don't care about you. They do care about you, but this academic place, so being formal is a point. What, you're worried about the dormitory you're going to live in? Okay, actually this reminds me about one of my experiences when I was at your age. I personally, I am a person who cares about being self-organized. I brush my teeth 3 times a day. I flush the tongue and I wash my hands after using toilet. But in the first week staying in dormitory, I saw a guy who wouldn't do none of them. He didn't wash his hands, flush the tank, and he wouldn't brush his teeth. And the more time passed, I saw the more people who wouldn't do there. But you will get along, you have to, and that is a good side of staying at dormitory, because maybe you are sensitive about these things, but dormitory teaches you to reduce them and to cope with other people with other beliefs. Okay, let's go to your next question. Oh, that's a brilliant question. What about love relationships? There are lots of people in university who are beautiful, attractive, and handsome, and whether you like it or not, they look attractive. Actually, in university, the competition is tough and the competitors are powerful, but that doesn't mean you are weak. You are strong. Just believe in yourself, because you see lots of people who look self-esteemed. You have to be one. And in my opinion, and I strongly believe that at least 50% of people, of students in university, will find their soulmate, and eventually maybe they get married. Like me, I found my soulmate in university. Okay, alright. What's your next question? Friends. That's a fair question. Based on research, scientific research, friends that you find in university will become your permanent friends, because you're mature and you understand more, and so your friends do. Based on this, your friends are likely become your lifetime friends. Okay, next question. What medicines should you take to dormitory or university? First of all, remember and don't forget, if you have any specific illness, you need to have not one, more than one medicines of that illness. For example, if you have asthma, you need to have at least 2 inhalers. And this is my personal advice for you. Don't uh, don't forget, this is very important. Always tell at least 1 or 2 of your friends that you have a specific illness, because if you say them, they know what to do in the case that you have that illness, and you can do things, they can help you out. So let's continue. As my second advice for medicines, of course, I will recommend cold stop, amoxicillin, and acetaminophen in the case that you get cold, because that's a common illness. And if you are like those people who can't fall asleep easily, you can take B1 vitamin pills, because that relaxes you. Okay. What closes? So before you go to the college, you need to search about the climate of city that your university is in. If it's cold, you need warm clothes. If it's hot, you need cool clothes. But that doesn't mean to, for example, if you're in a hot climate, you don't need to take cold clothes. Always take them, just 1 or 2 pairs. Full hats, full gloves, jackets for cold weather, t-shirts, sneakers for hot weather, and sweatshirts for cool weather. You always need them, because you can predict, you can forecast the weather. Alright, next question. Furniture. Your dormitory must cover at least 90% of the furniture you need. But I recommend you to take clean and washed mattress, pillow, and blanket there. Of course, the staff of dormitory have to wash and clean all of this stuff, but that's for cautious. Any last recommendation? Yes. First of all, I want to congratulate you again, because you have stepped into your next level of your life. Stepping into university is the most important part of your life, because you enter the adulthood world. You face with people with other cultures, with different cultures, from different nations. You have more responsibility than past. at school you just had to study your lessons, your courses, but here you have to take care of yourself. You need to wash your clothes, take care of your body, sleep, sleeps. Don't not staying awake until the midnight, and everything depends on you. You are responsible. You don't have your parents in dormitory. You have to do all the chores by yourself. I recommend you not to use drugs or alcohol or smoke just for fun, because if you do them, it's difficult, really difficult to get out of those things. And even for fun, don't try them, because the university is the best place which motivates people to smoke or drink. But in the case that you smoke them or you drink them, don't worry. Just try to reduce the amount you consume. Maybe I've talked too much, but this is really important. I explained the reasons, and this helps based on my experience, and this is real intimacy between me and you, because I really care about my viewers. They are human, they are my brothers and sisters. So don't worry, you will get along. You will learn as the time passes. Don't forget to call your parents at least every week, and try to extend the circle of your friends. And join university groups, for example, a cappella, football teams, swimming teams, drawing clubs, and poetry clubs. Okay, I remember the movie Dead Poetry Clubs, something like that. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to. So, sorry for talking too much. I just wanted to help you out. If you have any other questions about the university, you can ask me in comments. I will answer them patiently. So I wish you best